but I wanted to. Okay, hey you guys, this is a spontaneous video that I was not trying to do just yet. I wanted to have more time, but I'm going to try out the new Morphe foundation. This is the Lightform Extended Hydration Foundation. The color that I got was Deep 32 in. It is a deep with neutral undertones. Okay, so this is the packaging. She's cute. I swatched her in store. I like the color. I think I got a good shade match. She is a silicone base. I did not go in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I went in with my Fenty Soft Matte. She has a nice sheen to her. I'm gonna say that. She has a nice sheen to her. And so I just did not want to be oily. Okay. I was finna get a little hurt, but I wanted to see how this does. So one thing I did find out with this foundation, the more you mess with it, the lighter it becomes, it seems. It's just the type of formulation that it is. It does not oxidize like my Fenty. The shade that it pumps out to is its true shade, and that's me. I just need like a little more red, but it's okay. I found that out because like I put it on the back of my hand and I was like blending it in. Oh, and a little bit goes a long way. I was blending it in and I was like, why is it turning? My coworker was like, oh, that was something I saw on TikTok. And it's a video that explains it. I believe if you type in Morphe Lightform Foundation, it'll pop up and she'll explain what it does. It doesn't oxidize. It's just the more you mess with it, the color bonds just kind of like transforms a little bit, but once it sets, it goes back to its color. It's weird, but it's cool at the same time. But if my coworker didn't tell me that, I was gonna put her back. I'm just going in and placing this foundation where I did not place anything, and I'm blending everything in. I love doing underpainting. It saves time, it saves product, and then I feel like it just gives a natural look. I'm going to set my face like how I would normally set my face, because she is hydrating. I don't want her to be oily. This is not a mattifying foundation. I did use a mattifying primer because that's the only primer that I have that has silicone in it, but I still need her to set and not be oily for me. You know, somebody may enjoy this sheen. I don't. Since we're on a Morphe kick, I'm going in with the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist, and I'm going to spray my whole face. The finish on my skin is nice. She's a little shiny, but it's not what I've seen with the other foundations that I've tried that's hydrating. So I'm going to go finish my face, set and everything. I'm gonna do a wear test to see how she does on oily skin that also went in with a soft matte primer. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm pressed for time, so I really can't go into explaining. My eyes running, so it sounds like we're gonna be wearing glasses today. She's cute. I'm gonna see how she does. Starting to separate right up in my laugh lines, and I'm trying to see if that's the foundation or if that's my primer, because I set that area really, really well. I'm gonna do a wear test. I'm gonna come back to y'all. It's currently 9:30. Come back at 2 and show y'all how it's looking. I'm not going to blot. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just gonna show y'all how it looks. It's currently 5:13. I told y'all I was gonna check in at 2. A lot has been going on. I wasn't able to do that, but we're here now, so let's talk about it. I'm not mad at this at all. Now, I purposefully did not blot. Knowing me, I would have probably gone to the bathroom, blotted right up in here, my nose, and my cheeks. So I've had this on for almost 8 hours. And for it to just be this amount of oil in 8 hours, I've worn foundations and had more oil in a small amount of time. So I'm not mad at this. I also know this is not a matte foundation. It's a hydrating foundation. I knew what to expect when it came to this. Now, I actually like it. It's natural and it covers. I purposefully did not color correct to see how it will look over my dark marks. All this is dark marked up and you can't see it. The tone of it, I was a little scared. And I still may need to get me some drops for it or change how I powder my face. This is my correct shade. Certain days I'm more neutral. Certain days I'm warmer. Certain days it looks like I have more of golden yellow undertones. And today I'm a little bit more red. I've been out in the sun for the last few days. So this is just a little too neutral. What I should have done, which I thought about literally after I left home, is how I found to fix my problem with when it comes down to making sure that everything matches. So I have a neutral face powder and I have a red face powder. And today I set my foundation with my neutral face powder. I probably should have went in with a little bit of the red face powder. Even if I would have set it with this, probably kind of buff and go in a little bit up underneath here to give me that warmth. But I'm not mad. It does not look bad at all. I'm not upset with this. This looks good. I have a few crying marks because I was at a funeral. But like, I did a real good wear test because I was hot, then I got cold, then I was hot again. I know I was sweating a little bit, so like when I say a lot has transpired within these last 8 hours. It's wearing really, really well. And for this to be a hydrating foundation and I have oily skin, I personally like it. Here lately, I've been using hydrating foundations. If y'all met me or knew me from 2016 up until maybe like 2 years ago, I have always been a matte foundation girly. But sometimes I do want that kind of like dewy look. I want that healthy glow of a look. I don't want to be too matte. And I found that using a hydrating foundation and then setting it the way that I do, I get that finish that I love. And so this will definitely be a foundation that I keep in my rotation. She's approved. She's Victoria approved. And then, like I said, I use a matte primer. And I think that really helped me to not be like, babe, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Because if I would have came back to y'all and this whole face would have been, looked like it would have fell in a pot of grease, I would have been like, it's a no for me. So if you have oily skin, and you want to do a hydrating foundation and you want to try out the Morphe Lightform Foundation, I suggest that you get a matte primer. Okay. I'm just saying, because your face is gonna be matte, but you're still gonna get that luminous look through your foundation. Forgot, I got the Morphe Lightform M101 brush. Y'all, I was rushing to do my makeup today. I was not even supposed to be doing a video. That's the killing part. And I forgot that I got the brush to go with the foundation. So that's all for the video today. If there's any foundations, any new products that you want me to try, please let me know and try to help my fellow oily skin girlies out, because I feel like there's not enough of us. Okay, I had to learn things on my own, especially when it comes to undertone, and then sometimes your undertone changes, that weird in between space that you be in. Then you over here got to be a scientist and mix foundations and come up with some concoctions and stuff. Like, we're a whole chemist out here. Okay, and then you have oily skin on top of that. I want to be here for the girls, okay? I'm trying to be here for the oily skin girls who are trying. Who are trying. We're trying, okay? I'm not gonna hold y'all because I can talk up and really don't be talking about nothing. My hands is ashy. So that's all for this video. I will see you guys on the next time.